let's do this thing. Ben put together for us, man. He kind of slotted the league. He took a look at the league and he did some slide. All right, I'm gonna go
Benji's
off.
analytics.
This is Ben's list of integrity.
This is Ben's analytics.
Yeah, this is Ben's analytics list of integrity.
Can y'all see it?
He went with the Warriors, Nuggets, Jazz, and Suns as a top tier in the West. With the Lakers, Clippers, and Mavs, and then all those other little teams underneath. What do we think of this list of integrity so far, looking at the Western Conference?
Disrespectful. This is disrespectful. This is so disrespectful. Why do you have the Utah Jazz as a top tier team in the West?
They did win a lot of games last year.
And then they lost to the Clippers in the second round, right?
What are you talking about?
Didn't the Utah Jazz lose to the Clippers in the second round?
Yeah, okay.
Okay. So you
talking about this year, though? We're talking about this year.
So you think they're a better team this year based on what?
So they're basically the same squad, I guess, are they?
You realize they lost when wasn't Kawhi hurt? He still lost.
Wasn't Mitchell hurt?
Mitchell played second round. He didn't play a couple games in the first round.
They were missing somebody though, right? On the Nuggets.
I believe it was. I thought it was Conley.
Yeah, Conley wasn't playing. They were missing Conley, and they went cold basically. The
Jazz
went cold in that series.
Sorry, I was trying to figure it out.
Yeah, there we go. That's the look. That's good, Ben.
So we got Warriors, Nuggets, Jazz, Suns.
All right, let me explain. Let me explain my list before y'all.
Yeah.
All right, I like what you call it, the list of integrity. Jim?
This is the list of integrity.
I like
yes, not like Stephen A. Smith, which he calls his. What does he say? His
the Stevens A's list or something.
Yeah, but he says it has flow to it. It's fluid. He calls it fluid, meaning that if he's wrong, he can change it. So hence, I gave Ben the list of integrity because he's gonna like support this list and back it up. That's all I'm saying.
All right, look, going into the season, I don't got time to look at all these people. Who cares? Look, West, it's simple to me. The Warriors, the Nuggets, the Jazz, the Suns, to me, they all got a shot clear of coming out right now from the West. They all got a shot. Let the season play out. Of course, we'll see who rises to the top. Like, I don't know which one of these four is going to gel. Is going to have.
Let me interrupt you, Ben. I think we can all agree that your first four, they're all playoff teams.
Right.
I agree. I agree with you on that. They're all playoff teams.
All playoff teams. Now, the next level, the Lakers,
I don't agree
the
with
Clippers,
that. I don't agree with that.
Who's not a playoff team?
Warriors are a playing team.
Okay, they're in the playoffs.
No.
Oh,
the Warriors
you
are going to be a
playing team?
They are. Warriors are a playing team.
Oh, I don't agree with that.
No. What are you talking about?
You saw Steph Curry last night, right?
You seen him last year. He's a playing team, right? Without Klay Thompson. It's a playing team.
Their bench and supporting cast got a lot better.
We'll see. Keep going.
Right, keep going.
So we got the Lakers, the Clippers, and the Mavs. Now, these guys are also all going to be in the playoffs. And there's going to be noise about them being great and all that. They have really good players, but I don't think they're good teams. So if that's why I put them in the second tier. The third tier is a bunch of people that we have to get through, not going to do anything, may or may not at the playoffs. Nobody cares. That's where they are. Same thing on the East Coast. We got the Bucks, who I don't care what you say, are the prohibitive favorite to win the dang thing again. You got
the best odds right now.
You got the Nets, you got Miami, you got Philly. In the East, I don't know. To me, I think like the East is starting to gain some viability again. Like we always thought the West had all the best teams, but some of these teams in the East are pretty good if they could stop being so dysfunctional, like Philly and the Nets. Celtics, Hawks, Bulls, Knicks. I don't know. I'm hoping for the Bulls. I have a propensity to like the NBA better when the Bulls are playing well. Hasn't been for a long time, so I need them to at least be in the mix. Pacers could make a jump up. They had a good preseason, but I've been waiting on the Pacers for the last 8 years. They ain't did anything for me either.
What about the Wiz, man? Why you got the Wiz down there at the bottom?
Because I know they will disappoint me. They have a lot of good players. They have a lot of new players, and they have some good pieces, but there's coaching concerns. And to be honest with you, I don't know how smart Bradley Beal is now.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that.
I have real doubts about his intelligence.
Yeah, that's a question mark now.
But we got to see how Dinwiddie plays. And what's the dude from the Lakers?
Kuzma.
Harold and Kuzma.
Yeah,
Kuzma, Caldwell Pope, all of them.
If Kuzma works out to 16, 18 points a game, shoot, maybe. But we'll see. Maybe we'll revisit these once a week and see who moves in, moves out of one of these slots.
Okay, so this will be slottable and updatable.
Sure.
So this is your power ranking going into the
power
season.
ranking.
This is your power ranking,
right? Yes.
I actually agree with your power ranking in the East. I actually agree with that. I got no problems. I wouldn't make any changes on that.
Your East is solid.
Yeah, the East is solid.
The West is questionable. It's questionable.
And actually, you know what? I'm not mad at your West because your top two tiers, to me, those are the playoff teams. So it's just a matter of how you rack them and stack them.
Yeah, so that's 7, and then I think Grizzlies get that 8th seed.
You think the Grizzlies get that 8th? What if Dame don't leave the Blazers? You don't think the Blazers will make the 8th seed?
I think Ja Morant is a star. I think he's a superstar. I think he's getting the playoffs. Now, if Dame is left out, I don't know who to take out, but Ja's getting in.
Man, the Grizz, man, I do not like the moves they made in the all season with Valanciunas.
Yeah, that's
sorry, not even Valanciunas. They got what's his name now? From the Thunder, Steven Adams. Now they got Leonard Fournette.
I just think Ja's a dog. He's a dog, and he's getting in. Now he might break his neck trying to get in because he's trying to dunk on 7-footers all the time, but he's getting in.
I think what we got to watch out for the Grizz is their shooting guard is currently out, and he's not going to be back for at least a month or two. The question is, how much ground are they going to lose waiting to get healthy? And hopefully they're not so far behind they can't get back into the playoff run.
And I think, like I said before in the last podcast, I think Dame Lillard will be in Brooklyn.
Didn't Dame come out today and say he's staying in Portland?
He ain't got no control of what the GM going to do with him.
I agree, and that could be a setup, actually, him saying that.
Because people don't realize it's against your collective bargaining agreement to come out publicly and say you want to be traded.
True. And we saw what happened with James Harden last year.
People do that all the time. That's against the trading free.
You've never heard anybody publicly just say it. You always heard through rumors or newspaper clips. You never heard anybody direct quotes.
Yeah, you can't say it out loud. No, you can't say the quiet part out loud.
You can make sure your agent gets it out, but if you get on a news conference and say it, you're in trouble.
Okay. All right. So the Ben list of integrity, we will revisit this next week. An update is necessary, and I think it's a good start.
I
got a spell check.
Can I say
spell
something?
Check the Knicks.
Can I say something really quick?
Yeah, man.
You really got the Mavs. The Mavs. Who was your first? Worse than the Warriors?
No, he had Lakers, Clippers, Mavs in his second tier.
Yeah, so the Mavs are worse than the Warriors. The Warriors are in the first tier.
The Mavs.
He's saying the Warriors are better.
The Mavs are.
So the Mavs are worse than the Warriors.
Yeah.
Correct.
No better.
Okay.
That's the question. I think the Warriors is the big question mark on this list right now.
Very big question mark because if Clay don't come back healthy, we see in the same team we seen the last 2 years.
I don't think.
What about the guy? He looks pretty good. They're pumping him up a whole lot.
If it ain't Clay, it don't matter.
You know who I'm talking about, right? Number
that
3.
Poole, what's his name? Poole.
Poole.
Yeah.
If it
They
ain't
really
Clay,
pumping
But
him
he's
up.
not. He's not a Clay. No, he's not a Clay.
He's not Clay, no, but he's a
gonna
scorer.
help. Yeah, he's gonna help.
if it
And
ain't
that
Clay, it
rookie
don't matter.
looked pretty good last night. I mean, they got some new pieces. They don't even have Wiseman back yet. So
He got benched last year, so
yeah, he did. I saw Draymond tried to shoot a little bit last night. A little.
oh my
God, can we trade him?
trade him for Ben Simmons? Trade him for Ben Simmons.